What's happening, YouTube, TikTok, Life Games podcast listeners? I am back doing the live show on a Saturday night, and we're going to have some great guests coming in to help me bring you guys this Power Book for Season 2, Episode 5, Fire. Didn't I tell y'all that this season was going to be way better than the last one? So far, the writers have been amazing with keeping the intrigue, keeping the story going, limiting the story to a handful of characters, letting us know how much mayhem can be done with just a minute few characters portraying the storylines that are taking place. And for me, I'm just happy to be back going live. You guys will probably see me live from now pretty much every weekend till the end of the year, except for maybe 2 weekends. And we're going to talk power, movie news, black movie news, movies that are coming out, all the good things that are going to happen. And before we get going, of course, my mini me wants to come up here and see who I'm talking to and say something to the people. L, where's your brother? You gonna go get your brother so they can see your brother, or he's sleeping?
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping. Okay. Well, as we wait for everybody else to get in here, L, you want to help me say hello to some of the people that tuned in to see us?
Mm-hmm.
Can you say hello, Rashonda? Say hi, Rashonda. That's all you're gonna do. You're just gonna give her a smile, Kool-Aid smile. Okay. How about say hi, Taronda? Can you say Taronda? Okay.
Hi.
Can you say hi, Carolyn?
Hi.
Can you say hi, Samara?
Hi.
Can you say hi, Tam B?
Hi.
Can you say hi, Shoni12?
Hi.
And Tall Glass? Can you say hi, Tall Glass?
Hi, Douglas.
Give me 5, girl. Give me 5. Too slow. Too slow. Good job. Say hi, DeMarcus Vaughn.
Hi, Demarcus.
And say hi, Barbara Dahl.
Hi, Barbara Dog.
Whoa, L learning y'all names, being able to say y'all names correctly. And L, I'm gonna have to kick you out of here in a little bit. You know why? Because we're going to talk about subjects you can't understand right now, my love. You know, we're going to talk about power. We're going to talk about Tommy. We're going to talk about Kate Eagan, his mother, possibly leaving the show. We got to talk about Janard coming back to CBI, and we don't trust him. You don't trust him, do you?
No.
No.
I'm the hat on there.
You can say hi right now. They can hear you.
But they can't.
They can hear you. They can hear everything you're saying. Say hello.
Hello.
They can hear that.
You're not speaking.
No, because nobody else is up here but us. They're speaking through this. They're writing their words here. See them writing their words? They're speaking through that.
Hello.
Ew. I tell these people that I wear a glove and I'm Thanos and that I control the house. And right now you're acting like Gamora when she left Thanos.
Your hat on.
You see? Tell me to take off a hat. See? Boy, I tell you, I don't know how many of y'all out there got children, but boy, when you get them, they make a huge difference. This is how the show is going to go tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to cover a couple of topics dealing with power. Got it right here. Yes.
Daddy also wants some more Oreo cookies.
You want some more Oreo cookies? Okay, go tell mommy daddy said you can have some more Oreo cookies, okay? All right. Single stuff. None of that double stuff mess now. Single. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to talk about Kate Eagan going back to drugs. We're going to talk about, is there going to be revenge from Ireland coming toward the Flynn family, especially Vic and Claude? We're going to talk about DMAC. Is there any chance that Tariq might come help DMAC at that Negro Kids Academy that Tommy sent him to? We're going to talk about Janard and his relationship with Shanti. We're going to talk about Janard coming back to CBI, can he be trusted? The new drug dealer they just brought in, Kilo, who is the ex-basketball player for the Boston Celtics. You guys know him as Glenn Big Baby Davis. And we're going to also talk about Stacey. How corrupt is Stacey willing to go to get what she wants and become the mayor of the city Then we got to talk about Miguel. Is he just reckless? Is his recklessness going to lead to ruin in that family? Because did he really had to go and beat up Dr. No Hands? You ruined a surgeon's hands. Only thing that man going to be able to do is sign off on paperwork. He ain't going to be able to do his job no more. All that money gone. Last but not least, are the Serbs going to be in play with any of the mayhem going on? And when the crew gets in here, I'm going to put on something I found that you guys really, really like that I use every time somebody dies. Okay? I thought my wife had destroyed them because I made them because of Professor Megram, you know, my girl from Power Book 2 that I really, really cared for. She was like my TV wife, and my wife was like, we ain't having that shit, buddy. And took my tissue paper shades. Well, the tissue paper shades have been found by my daughter. And we're going to have to put them on tonight for a specific character that we lost. So, having said all that, where do we go first? Do we go to the Negro Academy for special black kids? Do we go to Paulie getting shot? Or do we go to this right here? I'll play the clip for you and we'll talk about this. Let's get it going.
The fuck are we doing, dude? Huh? Like, the fuck we been doing, man?
I don't know. But it ain't right.
I ain't never mean to.
I know.
But you know, you was kind of you.
Damn it, Jay, I know.
Cool.
I got you. It'd be great to have you back at CBI.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I get that David, we learned his real name is David. He became Diamond because he handles himself very well under pressure and he makes diamonds. David didn't even talk to Tommy about this. David talked to his dying daddy and decided, because his daddy said, look, man, you the tougher of the two kids. Janard ain't that tough. I need you to watch out for him. He's just going to go ahead and decide that he's going to let Janard back in the CBI. And I think, ladies and gentlemen, coming in hot like the Concorde about to crash in the Hudson, ladies and gentlemen. You guys haven't seen her almost a whole year. It's the big homie, the real big homie, my buddy. It is Miss K back in the building.
What's up? How are you?
What's going on? I'm good, man. How about yourself?
I'm good. I'm sorry. I had to go to the store, so.
Well, look, this is the first time I've seen your little makeshift studio. You're looking good over there.
Thank
you. Look at that. Take one.
Yes.
Behind you. Got the special little lights back there behind you. Done went and got purple mache like you prints and shit all up in the joint. Well, let me find out you done went and got a YouTube contract while I've been missing.
I've been trying, you know.
Okay, well, ladies and gentlemen, hitting the studios is my homie Miss K. Please be sure to subscribe to her channel if you haven't. You can find her on my channel tabs. Her link will be in the description. She's here to help me talk this power talk. And Miss K, first things first, we're talking about Junkie Janard, CBI, the passing of the daddy, and David letting Janard back into CBI without even talking to Tommy. Miss K, how is this going to go down? Talk to me about this. Do you trust Janard being in CBI having to deal with Tommy?
No. This was too quick of a move. Like, how you could just gonna say, look, I will say this. I really respect Diamond for what he did, you know, still trying to show honor to his father, even though his father was no good to him. It's just a breath of fresh air compared to what they always do on Power, which is delete the dads, you know, and I hate that. But I respect the fact that he decided that I'm gonna honor what my dad said. Plus, it don't hurt that he loves his brother. He's always been protecting him anyway. Right. But the fact that he jumped in and did that, no. And you didn't talk to Tommy, and you don't know that this guy is using heavy. Now he done got turned on to the needle, so it's gonna be a problem.
Oh, he's on that heroin, Miss K. Heroin. I mean, Miss K, it got so bad. He came to the hospital to see the daddy, leaves, goes and gets high, gives a white dude a necklace he stole from Manny, who happens to be a rapper, ladies and gentlemen, female rapper.
Yeah.
And while you getting high in the Crown Vic, which was also the name of the episode.
The name of the episode.
Your daddy dies while you getting high. Miss K, are we gonna see a situation where he's gonna be trying to get high on Tommy and Diamond supply?
Yeah. Yes. But the thing is, though, they don't sell heroin, right?
No.
So,
but
he's hooked on that heroin now. He hooked on that H. So that's gonna be his thing now.
You don't think that when he can't get the heroin, he's gonna go back to cocaine?
Oh, he's about everything. He's a freaking drug whore. When whatchamacallit was out, he was doing. When Dahlia was out, he was loving the Dahlia. You know, so the Dahlia's not in the streets no more. He's back to the coke. That guy is like. He's really like, it doesn't matter. It's whatever it takes to get high. It's just
Miss K, this was so nasty. Like when dude pulled out the needle, us as black folks, we know when we see a white dude pull out needles and guns and shit, we run. He pulled that needle out and he was acting like a little girl. You know how y'all women be when you don't want a man to kiss you, but you really do, but you don't. It's like, no, don't touch me. Don't touch me. What you doing? What you doing?
Yeah.
What you doing?
Like,
and then, what you doing? And then he pulling up his sleeve, and that's how we be trying to slip down them pants. We be trying. And what you doing, boy? And then he got the needle ready and stuck him 3 times. Like what? Janard. Come on, man.
He already got him to it when he was like, you can get high, you can get way higher. You know what I mean? And for somebody that's chasing, you know what they say. I don't know, but this is what they say because I don't got the experience. When you get high like that, you're always chasing that first high, but that you'll never get, right? So if he's hearing that you can get higher than this and he's already chasing that initial high, of course he's gonna sit there and act like he don't really want that needle, but he sure let him do it. It's a shame.
K, that was some sad. I mean, literally, he up there, the dude just fiddle-daddling with his arm, slowly pulling the seats. Like, nah, nigga, what you doing? Nah. Oh, what?
Right.
What the? Miss K, for a minute, I thought that little buddy was going to violate Janard, pull his pants down, stick something up in him. Because it seemed like they was really taking it where this dude had all the control. And I thought Janard might have got hurt too in that same scene. Because when he got that hit, he was out like a light.
I was afraid for Janard's life in this episode, speaking of that. Only because of what happened with the 3 bodies that, you know what I mean? I was like, yo, they don't seem like they got a limit on this thing here. So I was just scared.
Let me ask you this, Miss K. What is going to be the future of him and Shanti? I like Shanti. I feel like Shanti's a strong character. And she can tell Janard is up. He's on something. So what is going to be the future of Shanti and Janard? Do you see her sticking around? Will she die? Will she jump ship on Janard? What is the future of Shanti and Janard?
Well, now that we got that possible coalition, she gonna have to work with, and he's going back to CBI. So, everybody's gonna be coming together. But as far as her staying with him, I don't know. I feel like she is really down for him. And I think she's going to try to stay as much as she can until she can't take it anymore.
Okay. So, by saying that what is her breaking point? Because we've seen him roll up on her in some very bad ways. What's Shanti's breaking point?
He might take something from us still, start stealing and things like that. And it might be something to where she needed to pay money for the gym or something, and he almost make her lose the gym, something like that, something that's near and dear to her that he's like, she's like, no, you can't. You're almost making me lose my business now. So you're going to have to go. Yeah.
And she's showing a lot of characteristics that the audience loves. She's loyal. She's smart. She's dark-skinned and beautiful. She's also considerate of the family nature that Janard is in. She's the one that told Janard, your pops is in the hospital about to die. You need to go see him.
Right. Because Diamond told her because he couldn't reach him. So yeah.
Right. She ain't have to do that.
No, she didn't.
She didn't have to do that. And she know that that Janard and Diamond ain't really on the same page right now. She still took the man call and passed the information. That is true loyalty, and being loyal in the power universe usually gets your ass dead.
Yeah. Shout out to Paulie.
Well, speaking of Paulie and the Flynn family, try to say Flynn family real quick, Miss K.
Flynn family. Flynn family.
She can do it. Y'all. See, some black women you can't mess with, y'all. You can't mess with this one right here because she could do it. Every time I say it fast, it's like Flynn flam. Flynn family.
There are some words that be jamming me up though. I think it's road work.
Yeah.
Oh, I actually did it.
So,
okay.
There you go. Well, let's take this one from the top because I'm very disappointed in this whole we're gonna kill the daddy and I'm gonna ascend to the top. Let me start out with the biggest disappointment. These two mother effers right here.
Oh,
I'm disappointed, Miss K. First of all, Big Red comes up here and tells us that he is better than the 4 horsemen of Ireland, and that's all they need. All you need is me. Miss K, where is he at right now?
Chopped up, wrapped up, clapped up, and wrapped up. As I said last night, food.
He's pushing daisies, ladies and gentlemen. He's helping trees grow a better life right now as we speak. And then this boy right here, addicted to Claudia, the girl who pee and don't wipe, and had to get one more good nut before this plan go together. And that's what got his ass killed. Okay, because see right here, now, I don't know what's attractive to y'all, but she look like a pencil to me right here, like a big old red ass pencil, straight up and down. But anyway, I digress. he had to get the draws one more time, and when he was getting the draws, she was looking all out the window when shit, looking at the city like she about to take it over, and then he had to drop it. Hey, bitch, long as your brother alive, we crowning Vic. Okay, we crowning Vic.
Yeah.
He tells her to speed up the plan 30 minutes, make it 8:30, not 9. And she decides, you know what? I didn't give you 2.5 minutes of hot sex and wasting my body for nothing. I'm going to get this crown. She decides she's going to let her brother die. And that's when we get to what Miss K is talking about, ladies and gentlemen, because I can't wait to hear what she's got to say about this. Take a look at this, Miss K, because I was like, Paulie, you can do better than this. Here we go.
Okay.
Sad.
Miss K, before I let you go, Miss K, let me bring in another outstanding human being who know how to review TV so well. Because this is the best damn live streaming show for TV on the planet Earth, especially when we got this whole crew. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it's the part of the Life Gains team that sang, not sing, she sang. It's Lexa Targaryen in the building.
What's
She's
up?
back. Yeah.
How are y'all?
Good. How are you?
We are happy.
I'm
Happy to be here.
good.
Look at her down there. Hair looking
everybody.
good. Nails looking good. Shirt say I'm over
Listen,
it. Okay.
Claudia. This shirt is for Claudia. I am over. It's over her.
Periodical.
Over her. Can't stand her.
Can't,
Wait a minute.
girl.
Can't stand Claude at all. At all. Can't stand her behind.
It's called CCC.
Okay.
Cancel Claudia's Christmas.
Okay. I want him to cancel birthday, Christmas, Ramadan, L'chaim, all that.
Every holiday.
St. Patrick's Day, National Pizza Day, everything.
What in the world?
Get her out of here.
Lexa Targaryen don't want to. Can she have a 4-leaf clover and an Irish Spring?
No, she can have death. Is what she can have.
Dracarys.
Okay.
Oh my!
And that's on the Iron Throne. She got the goat.
Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, Lex is here. Please subscribe and check her out on IG. Her link is down there. Miss K is here, and I'll come to you next, Lex. But Miss K.
Yes.
Because this man died and he was such a fan favorite, my daughter found something that I lost a long time ago dealing with Lock and Key. And it's only right I let the fans have it. I only bring this out for loyal people, okay? Ladies and gentlemen, my daughter found these for me. It's my tissue tape that my wife threw away. I bring these out for Paulie, because damn it, Paulie was loyal. But here's the problem. Paulie was stupid. Okay. First of all, Paulie, why the hell is you going out there like RoboCop, 2 guns out your ass at 72 years old? Come on, Paulie. What? Paulie.
It was giving geriatric 007.
It was.
God.
It was. I was with him at first. He popped out like, say hello to. Damn, they done dropped off Paulie.
I was so mad. I knew it was going down.
Miss K, the floor is yours on geriatric 007. Is the man even 5'10"? I don't think so. But go ahead, Miss K.
I was just so annoyed because I was like, "Oh gosh, Paulie, it's over for you," because first of all, I didn't like the fact that they went outside.
Right.
I mean, Tony Montana didn't go outside when he saw all them people, crawling all over the outside of his house. So I just thought that was the stupidest thing. Like you basically abandoned your biggest cover, and you went outside and left yourself wide open. And then he's got his hands literally wide open, like, get me.
It was giving Shimon.
And I knew it. Yeah.
Let's talk about your boy thinking he's standing in the line for the Beyonce tour. Just all
it was, when Michael Jackson do the thing, he'd be like, "Oh,
yeah."
It was definitely giving that, and I was so disappointed because I like Paulie, and he has so much storyline left. Like, what about his son? I feel like his son gonna come back into the fold some sort of way, but it was just so much story with him, and I feel like at least the one thing I appreciate is because, in the beginning it was like we sketchy, like we don't know, like we liked Uncle Paulie, but it's like, yo, is he? And in the end, he was loyal through and through. It was kind of like when Tommy lost, not Ileana. Damn, what's her name?
Liliana.
Lily.
When Tommy lost Lily, like this season, that was kind of equivalent to like when Walter lost, Paulie, but I mean, he followed him to the grave not soon after. So I mean, they got there around the same time, busting hell open. But it was just bad because I liked Paulie, I really did, and I felt like it was so much we could have did with his character. It was so much we could have did. Period. And they kind of just snipping people. And I feel like if you want to snip anybody, snip Claude. Like, she really don't have a storyline. There's no Dahlia. There's no doctor. What? Claude don't have a storyline when you think about it. She don't.
Nothing.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute now. Y'all sound like B. Avery. B. Avery cannot stand Claude, okay?
Hey, B, I can't either.
Like, if Miss K, you missed it. It was on this live stream with me, him, and Moochie and Lexa Targaryen. He hates Claudia so bad. He said her face looked like the type of woman that go pee and don't wipe and pull her panties back up. That's what B. said about
that.
I mean,
Like
she
the girls.
screwed. Listen, if she gonna screw and don't go wipe and take care of it, she definitely
go pee
peeing.
afterwards.
She's definitely peeing and not wiping.
It's
Wait
giving
a
blood.
minute.
Hey,
So
Moochie,
you saying
Scooch.
it? So you saying it's okay for the man to screw and not go wipe his dirty dick off?
I didn't say that, but as a
It's
woman,
okay.
it's my responsibility in my box. Whatever
Okay.
you do with your situation over there, that's you. But I got to take care of mine, and she ain't
Okay.
taking care of hers.
It's giving itch, not wop.
Dirty, nasty, funky,
Ew.
stinky hot box.
Well, we have a new name for Claude. Shout out to Big Wolf Stat. He called her Clapping Claudia.
Yeah, clapping Claudia.
She do look clapped up. I'll give it that.
Clapping,
Yeah,
crabbing Claudia.
Y'all a mess, man. Y'all, I can't even defend Claude no more. I'm so mad with her for killing Dr. Wakanda Forever. I dropped off her train then. When she killed her, I was like, nope, I'm done. I'm done with her. So that brings me to this question. And this will be for you, Lex. Now that Vic realized Claude tried to take him out, okay? He realized that. Now, we've been trashing Vic, but one thing that happened to Vic loved him some black meat. Once you go black, you never go back, white fellas. I'm trying to warn you. I mean, he done gone so far back that he's trying to resurrect his damn life because of that black meat that he can't replace no more. However, I think he might get a piece of Stacy, but I'll get to that in a minute. Anyway.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Hey, look. Nothing is gonna fuck the taste of black meat out of his mouth except for more black meat. Okay. I'm sorry. I just hate to be the bearer of bad news. But anyway, who is Ireland gonna want to get revenge on? Lexa Targaryen, Claudia, Vic, or both of them?
Before I answer that question, I just want to let the people know that I'm psychic, like Raven, because Lamont and I had a conversation last week, and I'm like, this is not sitting right with me. Like, Claude gonna try to kill Vic because she's still not gonna be able to take over. And Lamont was like, I don't know, she love her brother. I'm like, I'm telling you, something not right with her. And sure enough, she set my boy up. So I just want to say, yeah, Lex. But no, because I was so proud of that. When I say my neighbors had to hate me, it was like 12 in the morning. I'm like, I told you. But no, like, they're both
did.
They're both ways. So I think the last name, they're kind of coming for whoever. But if Vic's smart, he gonna alley-oop that to Claude because she's wild for that. Like, you literally set your brother up, the only person who been with you left and right just for the sake of power. Like, she's a nut. She's a nutty McNutty nut too. Like, she cracked her nut a long time ago. She's tripping. And I hope that Dublin comes for her. I really do. I don't think it's going to be as cut and dry and simple, or I don't know how it's going to go, honestly, but I need her to suffer immensely. And I don't even want Tommy to do it. I want Vic to be the one to take her out. I don't even care. I just want her to go, like, now. She can't make it to season 3. It's going to piss me off.
I don't even care.
Okay.
I'm not picky about it. Just do it. Do it.
Just knock them up and back.
I don't care if she just walks, if she's talking and she walks out and gets hit by a bus. I don't care. I don't care if she gets sick and die. Like, I just don't care. Just kill her.
She gotta go. It's dragging the story.
Miss K,
Yeah.
you're way more creative than this. You're way more creative than this.
I
Like,
can't with her
stop it.
anymore. I'm done. I can't.
But she is the reason Lily is dead.
Mhm.
She's partly the reason why her dad is dead. She's the reason why Doyle is dead. Doesn't she deserve a glorious death?
Okay, how about this? Since you said you want me to be creative, how about she starts going crazy, hallucinating that she sees Liliana, okay? And then that's how she walks out into the street and gets hit by a freaking bus. There you go. That would be a nice way to have Liliana back too, though, a little bit.
On the side of the bus is gonna say "Shite happens." I love it. I love it. I'm here for it.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you this though, real quick before you move on, Lamont.
Okay.
Answering you, Lex, where you said you don't know if Dublin's gonna come and if it's gonna be that cut and dry, whatever. If Dublin comes, it's nothing. They're food.
That's true.
Clapped up and wrapped up. Send them back home. Nothing's happening if Dublin comes. Nothing. Nothing has happened with any of these Irishmen.
That's a fact.
Nothing. They're no longer a threat.
That's a fact. They are kind of sketchy. I ain't never seen people just come in and get knocked off. He talking about some, I'm the apocalypse. I looked at Shorty and said, oh, yeah? He got popped by the pool.
For his own.
Who are your hitters?
The end of the world for himself.
Right. Like, who are y'all hitters? Hey, Al.
She wants to speak to y'all, Lord.
Hey,
El, my
girl.
coworkers. Wait, El, where you going? They want to talk to you. El, come here. They want to speak to you, El. Are you gonna let them speak to you? Here, come here. Come here. They want to say hi. And then you gotta go get ready for bed or something, honey. Here, get up. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Say hello. Say hello to my little friends.
Hi. Oh my
Say
gosh,
hi.
you're just
She's
growing
so pretty. She really is. It seemed like she was like this small the last live and then this small the last live before that. She is growing like a wildfire. What y'all feeding that baby? Organic grass?
She got her mama's good milk for like 2 years, and boy.
Oh. Wow.
I know that's right.
Very good.
That's a groove. So the next thing I want to talk to you guys about, now that we got that out the way, one of my favorite characters that we predicted on this show, me, Moochie, and B. Avery. This is for you, Miss K.
Oh.
Me, Moochie, and B. Avery predicted that before, I said like episode 8, Kate Eagan would be back on drugs. Well, Kate Eagan is back on drugs at the middle of the season because Tommy had to send D-Mac away. Miss K, what is going to be the ramifications of Kate Eagan being back on drugs? How's this going to shake up the story?
That's the thing. I'm hoping that she don't go and say something, you know, hi, and run her mouth. But I'm wondering if she's just going to go back to New York. Because I still don't really know the timeline, you know, because Tommy was in New York with Ghost, with Baby Ghost, with Tariq, and then Kate was there too when it was when he went to Kate's house looking for Tommy and everything. So I'm kind of wondering if she's gonna just go back to New York.
Okay,
that's
what you think, Lex?
I actually agree. I don't know if she's gonna stay in New York, if she's gonna take a break, or if something's gonna happen and they're gonna have to send her over there, because in New York she did have boxes in the house. So maybe she went back to get more stuff. Or I don't know. That's kind of like a gappy thing, but I'm not gonna lie. I felt so bad for her. Like it was real. Like it was a real person. Like I felt bad because she trying so hard, and that's the story of so many people. It's just like they want to get clean. And they're honestly good people under it all, because nobody wakes up and says, I'm going to grow up and be a crackhead. Like no child ever says that. And it's like something has to lead you past alcohol, past weed, past to like really start doing hard stuff, because it's a mean of escape. And it's just like, she really wanted to do good. And I feel like D-Mac gave her a repurpose. And she was up cooking breakfast, like trying to be the cool grandma, go take her out. And it's just like, I understand why they couldn't tell her because of Kate's track record, but I wouldn't have made it seem like, I think where they messed up is making it seem like he was killed. Like if they would have said he's away, we can't tell you where he is right now, but he's safe. She wouldn't have hit that. She wouldn't have went back and snorted that stuff. But the way Tommy said it, and the way JP kind of lined up, it was kind of like we had to take him out or somebody else would have. And that really sent her, like, that hurt her. It really did. And it's just like, damn, like, I don't see how they didn't see how hard. I think they know how bad it hurt her, but they're trying to keep him safe. So it's the catch-22. But honest to God, I felt so bad for her. It was just like, damn, Kate. Because she's trying. She really is trying, man. And I hope I see it happening. I said that episode 1 that I could see her, overdosing or something, and it really hit Tommy. But I kind of just want her to get it together. I don't want her to be the typical story of somebody trying to get it together and they just don't, because that was messed up. Honest to God, it was.
Yeah. It was
Ladies, This is gonna mess this story up. And I'm not even caring about the timeline from just hearing insight from folks that have worked on the show. Just basically tell me don't worry about the timeline. The actress playing Kate Eagan is one of my favorite people in Hollywood. We've talked here and there. Her name is Patricia. And if you haven't seen her act in some of her other shows, you need to. This lady is phenomenal. I think her ass is gonna die. She's gonna die. She is going to die. And the drugs is gonna lead her back on the streets. And she's in a city she's very unfamiliar with. She's very unfamiliar with Chicago. And I think that's going to make her a pawn for all the various enemies that are going to be gunning for Tommy and CBI. It's going to make her a pawn for the police. It's going to make her a pawn for Miguel. It's going to make her a pawn for the Serbs. Hell, it might even make her a pawn for the people trying to get back at Janard. But this is what I do know. Things ain't going to end great with Kate Eagan back on drugs. And I hate to see this because I wanted her to ride out in the sunset too. I wanted her to have some peace. Like Lex said, her attaching her value and the rest of her life to raising a good grandson was really keeping her occupied from them drugs. And for Tommy and them to take it away from her like that, damn. Good luck on that. Yeah. But speaking on D-Mac going to the little Negro Academy for Special Black Men, this is the question I got for y'all on this one. Could we see Tariq show up at this academy and maybe, I don't know, help D-Mac, coach D-Mac? I'll give it to you first, Lex. Is there any scenario where you could see little Reek coming to try to do something to help D-Mac for Uncle Tommy or do something to get back at Uncle Tommy dealing with D-Mac?
Nah, I don't think, not like that. If they cross paths, it ain't gonna be like that. They would have been better off sending him to a school in New York if they wanted to have him and Reek cross paths or something, because he could have possibly been going to the school, or they could have crossed it in with like Nomar's daughter, because remember they said they switched her location. Maybe she was a student. I don't know. Like they could have did a lot with that. Because D-Mac is smart, you know what I'm saying? So they could have did a lot with that, but I was just mad tickled. He was like, I don't even effing like horses.
The cows.
I knew as soon as he got snatched up, I said, that's Tommy, but I didn't know where they was taking him. I figured that, I don't know why, I figured somebody like a blast from the past, we was going to see them. Or honestly, I thought he was sending him Natasha. That's what I initially thought. That maybe he was sending him in a Witsec with Tasha, but I'm like, dag, I guess Witsec kind of don't work like that, where you just got another person. So I don't know. It's a couple things that they could have did with that, but I can see something with Tasha, or maybe, it's too small. I don't know. I feel like we'll be able to make better predictions when we see where the timeline is, but I'm assuming all of this is kind of happening in Ghost Worlds when like Jabari was like shot and Reek was dealing with like the like season 2 of Ghost maybe or something like that after Zeke or something. I don't know, but I can't see him and Reek linking, not at the academy, somewhere else maybe or something during a crossover, but not there now.
Okay. Before I let Miss K jump in here, I have to get the audience ready for the most sexiest male voice in all of the internet. Okay. Y'all, if you got your wives next to you, go and clutch them. Because when they hear this next voice, they might want to slip out their arms. Ladies and gentlemen, it's the big homie Brandon Keith Avery. And just my opinion Reviewz with that voice, man. Watch out now. Watch out. What's up, B?
What's going on, man? How y'all doing?
Hey.
What's up, man? Thanks for the great intro. You're hilarious, y'all. If you didn't know, when he's not on YouTube, he's a stand-up comedian for jokes like that.
Oh,
so I appreciate it. What's good, man? What's good, Miss K? How you doing, Lex?
Hey, good. How are you?
Pretty good. Ready to talk power about how much I do hate Claudia. Yes, she does go to the bathroom, but she don't wipe.
Yes, high five.
Yeah, so we got to get out of there. We got to get her out of there.
Well, B. Avery, you're in great company. These ladies do not. Look, B. Avery, one woman on this panel hates Claudia so bad She don't care how she died. She basically said the chick can run out on the street, fall over, her tongue fall out, and the bus run over her tongue and kill her. That's
I
what
agree.
one woman on this
Yeah.
panel said. I'm like, damn, that's a cruel death.
Yeah.
Damn, just let the bitch die like that.
Yeah. Just to get creative with it, you know.
I mean, can't we have the Wicked Witch scenario? A house fall on her pencil neck ass or something like that. Go on.
Get her out of there, man.
Just get her.
Goodness.
Let's go.
Get her out of there.
Okay.
Get her out of there.
So B is Miss K is gonna jump in on this conversation. I kind of know what you're gonna have to say, but Miss K, any scenario we see Reek teaming up with D-Mac to do anything?
No, I agree with Lex. I did think that he was gonna go to New York, but when I saw that he was where he was, some countryside type of situation, I was like, oh, okay, well, I guess not. So no, I don't see them linking up. Not in this circumstance. You know, he either needs to be sent to New York or something has to happen where he's like around like in Chicago when if Reek comes to Chicago or something like that. You know what I mean? But I just don't see it right now.
Okay. B. Avery, I'm gonna give you this one, then you get the next question. Any chance we'll see Tariq hooking up with D-Mac?
I think it's a possibility. I do.
Okay.
Because at the end of the other Power show, I think it was not Raising Canaan, but Power Book 2, Season 3. We didn't expect Tommy to pop up at the end, but he did. And so I think Tariq may have a chance of popping up too, and they may link up together. So I actually hope it happens. That'd be an interesting conversation between the two of them.
Yeah, me too. I wouldn't mind seeing that happen. And you know, when we do this show, I do like to take it to the streets and kind of get in what the social media world is saying. And shout out to all 265 people on a Saturday night. You could have been anywhere else on the planet Earth, but you're here with us, and we're grateful to have you. Please subscribe to everybody's channel. B's link is in my description. Lexa Targaryen is down there. Miss K is down there. Moochie, she's down there too. And she was supposed to be here. Maybe something happened, but she's in the link, so give them a holler. This question for the whole panel, and we start with you, B. Avery. Out of all the Power shows we've seen what has happened to all the people that become rats. So the question I have for you is two parts. Is Vic the worst character on Mount Ratmore, and when will he die? Because every oldest Mount Ratmore has died.
No, I'm gonna give it to that's hilarious.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna give it to that's very creative. I like that. Mount Ratmore. That's great. That's great. I'm gonna give it to the guy on the top. I forgot his name.
Mecca?
Not Mecca. Yeah, Rotimi. Yeah, him. Yeah.
Greg.
Yeah. I didn't like him at all. And I don't even know if he's the biggest rat, to be honest with you. I just like him the least. Well, no, I don't. Okay. Well, yeah, I like him the least. Yeah, I'm gonna go with him. I'm gonna go with him. The top of the mountain over there on the left. Yes.
Well, Lex Targaryen. What do you think? We got the global snitch up here. We got the Ireland man that was touched by a black angel. We got Tommy's real daddy, and then we got the singing brother Rotimi. Which one is the worst rat for you?
Nah, I don't think it get no worse than Mecca. Because when you think about it, he was snitching before we even knew who he was.
This is true.
We got introduced to bro after he done grand snitched his. He's the goat of global snitching.
Right.
It don't get no worse than Mecca.
Definitely. What you got, Miss K?
It's hard because I would probably say the person I don't like the most out of everybody up here is probably what's his name? Rotimi. No, I don't want to say Rotimi. I love him. Dre, right? But the worst and the biggest snitch, I mean the biggest snitch, of course, is Mecca, but I want to go with Vic for right now. Like, I just kind of feel like his method is corny.
Yeah, nah, he's wilding. Vic is
Hey, is there anything wrong with being a simp for my beautiful black women?
She dead. You gonna simp your way to the grave?
Yeah.
Like, no funny. Like, I get it. Like, you so busy grieving Gloria. Let's keep it a stock. It's your fault she's dead. Because you wanted to be Billy Badass and we're gonna get married. And then Shorty gets shot and then you wanna Glow got hit with that AK like 9 times. Glow dead. She dead. Get over it. Like, mourn, but he a simp. He's really the type that can't deal with black women because you like ready to hang yourself when they not in existence no more. He better listen. He better go to the bank, have Uncle Flipper hook him up.
That's funny. That's funny.
We keep saying Power need a crossover. Power need a crossover with P Valley, and Vic would definitely benefit from that. He need a little bit of that.
That P Valley. He ain't gonna be thinking about Gloria. He get him some Mississippi fresh out of jail. He ain't gonna be thinking about Gloria.
Leave my P Valley people alone.
Okay.
For me, I'm gonna say to be continued because we have yet to see what are they going to make Vic do? How long are they going to drag Vic out? How deep cover are they going to get with Vic? Because technically, I feel like Stacey, the lady running for the mayor, I feel like she's kind of corrupt. She wants Tommy so bad. I can see her doing a lot of crooked stuff to get him, like giving him drugs. I could see Vic being just what the global snitch was, getting drugs, getting help, getting resources, all in the effort to take down Tommy. I could see all that happening. And if that happens, then you probably could say Vic was the worst of all the snitches. But we'll see. We'll see. Ladies and gentlemen, let us know who's the worst on your Mount Ratmore. Let us know. And Miss K, I'm gonna come to you first on this one. We gotta talk about Maria because she is a hot little Cinderita. Oh yeah, that little Maria. But she was in her feelings this episode because Tommy done showed her how to drive stick.
Right, too.
Jeez.
He done taught her how to drive stick, and she was in there. Her friends seen it all on her face, and it got so bad that she wanted to break up with Dr. No Hands here. And the thing is, Miss K, did Miguel deserve? What was the point in Miguel going to take this man's hands? Well, he didn't really do nothing to his sister. So talk to me about Miguel doing this to this boy.
I didn't like this scene at all. I thought it was so whack. Like, what are we doing here? And the dude didn't even know why. So it's like,
exactly, what
are we doing it for? If there's no lesson to learn, there's nothing. He's just thinking like somebody crazy done came up in his house. They didn't want no money, no nothing. It was so pointless.
Right.
Just pointless. So I didn't like it. And he grabbed her arm or something. And I made a point last night that's not serious. Like if I'm walking away from my man or something and he's like, wait a minute, come here. I'm not gonna be like, don't touch me. I'm gonna call the cops or whatever. Like I'm not. It's not that serious.
No.
Good to know.
Get your hands off.
No. Yeah. No. It's not like that. And even she didn't react like that either. I mean, she turned around, but she didn't go get your motherfucking hands off. She didn't do that. She was like, be Avery, jump on in there, man. I know how you feel because we talked about this, but
it's cool.
It can't work.
It's good to reiterate, and I agree with Miss K as far because I felt the exact same way when we talked about this Lamont. It's like if he was going to do it, at least let him know why you're doing it,
right?
Because there's no point. It was overboard. I can definitely see if he struck his sister or cussed her out, you stupid bitch, or something like that, and then just break one hand. But for him to just come in here and not give him a reason at all, like he can still go in and repeat the same behavior tomorrow, next week, because he don't even know, So that's that. But I also want to add, it's good to hear you say that, Miss K, that it's not a big deal to grab a woman. However, I mean, to me it is. I was gonna say, like fellas, don't be getting no habits of grabbing women. Don't ever. I still feel like it's too much. I don't think his hand should have got broke, but gentlemen, don't be grabbing women out there. Like, don't do that, even if it's as small as this. You know, use your words. Don't use your body, your physicality. So that's just my 2 cents.
And I appreciate it.
So, and this is what I have done before I give it to you, Lexa Targaryen, because I kind of feel I've never been one to, like, if a woman's walking away and I'm not trying to do anything, I won't just grab her hand. You know what I do, Lexa Targaryen? I walk right in front of her and bend over and start doing the butt, and that makes her stop. That's what I do. But I give you the floor, Lexa Targaryen.
Oh my gosh.
It was a bit OD. Like, I could see if he like yoked her up or something like that. I think it was kind of just like one of those things with couples, you know, because he didn't even snatch her up, like, get over here. When he was jerk back,
No.
he kind of just, it was kind of like one of those just baby don't go, like, what's up type grabbing your hands. Like, I didn't take it as in, because I don't play that, you know what I'm saying? But I didn't take it as that at all. Kind of just one of those, like, where you go? Because I've done that to dudes. Excuse you, sir, I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? But it wasn't like a yoki type of thing. But, I mean, you got to realize also who you dealing with, and like when you're dealing with somebody, like how their family is. Like, my family is tapped, so something like that would have probably happened. Like, you touched my sister, you know what I'm saying? Although it wasn't like that, but you know Miguel ain't completely up there. But I think she made me mad because Mireya did the most. Like, I don't love you either. I don't. Yeah, Tommy done hit you with that good stroke, and now you don't know how to act. Now you don't want the good boy no more. You want the bad boy, miss. You're gonna die soon. You're going to be a casualty. And no, I don't want to talk to you. And she rode that truck one time, not a heifer all eganed out. Like, girl, bye.
Wait a minute.
Struck it yet though, hasn't?
No.
Listen, she dreaming. That kiss had her on. You at the house waiting, talking about some, I'll be here when you get back, over cold tacos. You better go ahead. You must not know your track record. You better go ahead.
Lexa Targaryen, my God. What did Maria do to you? I'm hearing
She's sketchy. I have a sixth sense with bullshit females. Just like I never liked Effie. She's a thwart. Like, I knew that. Never liked Claude. She's a bop. I knew that. Something about it's too, because you don't hit no switch like that. You feel what I'm saying? If I'm going to stand on the fact that I don't want nothing to do with drug money, I don't want nothing to do with the life, this, that, I'm not messing with nobody from the life. I'm not linking with you. I'm not letting you teach me how to drive. I'm not doing none of that. Out of nowhere, it's just all smiley and
all of a sudden.
You feel me? Like, nah. And dudes sometimes, like, I got all brothers and boy cousins, so like sometimes it's just lost in the sauce. Oh my gosh, she's gorgeous. She paying me why?
Stupid.
And how? For what? For what? No. He tripping right now. I don't trust her. And it's the plug sister. She's the plug sister. Tommy on that stuff. Kanan was cooking. It's no way. The plug sister, he's wilding.
Wait a minute.
I don't think it's that deep though. I don't think it's that deep. I get it though.
Yeah.
Because I thought the switch up was a little, I was like,
it was fast.
It was fast. But I'm starting to realize, and I made this point last night, that this is a fast-paced show. I mean, look who's dead on the 5th episode. Look who's dead. You know what I'm saying? Characters that we thought would probably be here for a minute, they're gone. So I think that's the style of the writers. They just like, let's move this along. You know what I mean? I don't like it, but I think Maria's okay. I think she's okay. I think she really does like Tommy. I mean, I feel like it'd be real dumb if they're showing her in the clouds while the girl's trying to talk to her. She's in the clouds over some text. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah,
that's dumb.
So,
really?
No, I'm saying it would be dumb. No. I'm saying it would be dumb if she was if they were saying that, you know, she's because they were trying to say that she was sent by Abuela to set him up or whatever, right? And so I'm saying that if it's all like that, why they showing her being all googly, you know, and warm, you know, or gummy bearish with him if she was sent by Abuela? You know what I mean?
Kay, it could be that for so long that drug dealers and people like that, she has just put up a wall because dealing with her brother equals death. Yeah. And no one has been worthy or has put up this much of a chase to her like Tommy has done. And plus, she wasn't feeling vanilla stick doctor anyway.
Right.
And now someone has come along, kind of ingratiated themselves to her, has shown that he has a real soft side, because Tommy was putting game in even at the hospital when D-Mac was sick.
Right.
And she saw that.
And that's the thing too. So they are planting these little, seeds and showing us that there's reasons why she likes Tommy. They threw in compared to Kendall because Kendall kind of talks down to her. He doesn't really encourage her. Oh, he said I can't drive. He said I can't do this. I can't do that. Then you got Tommy over here encouraging her like, girl, I got you. You could do this. So now she's like, her eyes are open to like, oh, this is something new. So now she's just like, all right, well, I'm getting rid of Kendall. And then to top it off, this is where Kendall messed up. She was feeling very hurt about that gunshot victim dying, right? Mm-hmm. And she felt like some connection with her and all of this stuff. And he was very heartless. And so doing that, she was just like, you know what? Like, I'm freaking done with you. Mm-hmm. We don't have nothing in common at this point. Like, you're just a douchebag. You treating this like this is a job, but you treating people like they're not people. Like, it's just like, next, let's move these boxes, get these boxes in and out of the ER, in and out of the ER. Like it's nothing. If one of the boxes is damaged, we're just gonna throw it out. Next box. Like, these are people, and she's just like, so I believe she's harmless for right now.
Okay. Well, people, I'll get you guys out of here on this, and I'll start with you, B. Avery. They introduced a new character. Kilo, ex-basketball player. Glenn Big Baby Davis from the Boston Celtics. Looking as mean and evil as you want an offensive lineman to look for the NFL Eagles. What's going to play out in his story? Is he going to get into it with Rojas? Can we trust him? Where are we going to go with this, B. Avery? Everybody, if you don't mind, hit your mute buttons except for B. Avery, because we're getting a bad echo.
Where are we going to go with this? I don't know, but I'm curious. It can either be a fruitful relationship between himself and Diamond, and I think that's the way we're going to go. I think there's going to be some war between himself and Jay Moore's character. And I'm assuming, are they in the same prison? They have to be.
They are. Yep.
So I think they're gonna box or throw down, or get some stabbing and some shanks or something like that. Or what I would like for to happen is if everybody teams up against the Serbs or any other territories. I doubt that will happen because they're in prison, but it would be nice and something that I didn't think of, or at least till now. But I mean, maybe it'll stick around for a while. At least I want them to. Because I kind of like them. I kind of like them so far.
Let's see where they're going to go. Hey, Lex, jump in here. What do you think about Kilo, and where's this story going to go?
I guess he just going to, I mean, him and Rojas, I guess maybe could have some questions in the prison system together, but they kind of just threw him in the episode. I don't really have an opinion on him just yet. I'm not gonna lie. He kind of just got thrown in there, and it was just like, who's this nigga? Like, he just came out of nowhere. So I really don't. He ain't have enough screen time for me to fill him out. I know he hopped on the phone all aggressive. It was just real. Well, I mean, that's the person nature. Like, what you calling for? You feel me? So I mean, I don't know enough about Shorty to really, conjure an opinion. So he kind of he fresh on the board. We gonna pay attention to him. He ain't past go yet, so I don't know.
Damn. Miss K, I love the way she used language. He ain't conjured up an opinion for me yet. he fresh on the board. It's like, damn, like he fresh off the boat. That's a TV show called Fresh Off the Boat. Damn. Jump on in there, Miss K.
I don't really, I mean, he looks mean, that I don't like that, but I'm like, why are you mean mugging already? But he's willing. The thing I like about him is he's willing to do the whole coalition. And I think it's going to happen. And I think the main thing that I think is going to happen is that this coalition is going to allow them to go against the Serbs successfully. And possibly, I I don't know if they'll get what's his name to join in. You know, the insane princess.
Rojas?
No, the insane princess, Miguel, and them. So if you join those forces, the insane princes, then you got the whole CBI, the whole coalition, whatever they're gonna call it, and they join together to take out the Serbs. Then they probably, I don't know how that's gonna work, because then they probably gonna be warring after that, you know. But we'll see how that goes. I have no idea, but no, I'm not gonna say I have no idea. That's my idea. But other than that, I don't know. So we'll see.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, before we get out of here, I would like to take the opportunity to get in my super chatters so we can see what they are saying. And in the descriptions up here, my super chatter is saying, here we go, McLovin. I love that name. By the way, if you haven't downloaded and tried the McDonald's app, ladies and gentlemen, I hate McDonald's, but the app is so wonderful. It's so convenient. It's so sweet. And you get so many points. Download the McDonald's app. And they're not paying me to say that. It's a wonderful app. McLovin is saying Claudia hotboxing it. Ew. I don't even want to think about that.
Yeah, that's just, whew.
Yeah. And then all the way from across the pond, ladies and gentlemen, shout out to Sun is Hot Raw. Damn right. He's saying, we're thinking of that one of the main characters in Powerverse will be the connective cross over for DMAT, but I think it might be Lauren. Lauren a little old for DMAT. It could be, but because it seemed like he liked women like that, considering he was chasing that damn Sega Genesis around. So he likes women like that. But we'll see where it goes. I appreciate that super chat. And if you guys want to get your comments read up here at the end of the show, all you got to do is throw in a little super chat here and there, and we'll read them. Before we go, let's see what everybody has going on in their lives. We'll start with Miss K. We'll end with B. Avery. Miss K, what is good on your channel? What are you going to be doing the next couple of days?
Tomorrow I'm supposed to be going live at 8 o'clock with, a little crew where we discuss this episode, the favorite moments, the least favorite moments, the scratching my head moments that I like to call them, those moments that have you thinking like, what happened here? So we're doing that every Sunday, 8 o'clock. And then what am I doing on Tuesday? I'm supposed to be doing something on Tuesday. I really don't know because I don't do The Wire anymore, but I am supposed to be starting Breaking Bad rewatch. I don't know if I'm ready to do it yet. So just keep that notification bell turned on, please. Oh, Top Boy. I have Top Boy content. Like I have recordings that I have to edit and go through. So I don't know why I'm trying to say, let me move forward with other stuff. I have to finish this Top Boy content. Oh my gosh. Sorry.
Please get on that, Miss K. And I'll say this too, ladies and gentlemen, everybody you see on this panel, I'm hoping by the end of next year, they will all have acted in some form or fashion in one of the scripts I'm writing this year. Everybody you see up here, everybody. Because what I'm going to do, I'm going to transpose my voice with the voice of B. Avery. And that'll really make me sell some damn tickets. Then I'm going to have my body, but I'm going to have his voice. And watch what the hell happens. But anyway, moving right along.
Like it's going to be like that movie, Sorry to Bother You. Oh my God. With the white voice. But you don't got a white voice, baby. I'm just saying, you know how when they put on the white voice, it was just like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah, I got you.
What am I watching?
Silly.
Oh my God. And Lex the Targaryen, my homie, what do you have going on, my sister?
So I'm actually, if you linked into the EP, if you haven't heard it yet, definitely go stream that. But if you are linked in, the two songs that everybody wanted a video to the most was The Meeting and Hanky Panky. So we are actually doing a Hanky Panky video in 2 weeks. And it'll be released sometime in October. So look out for that. And then we're going to drop the Meeting video in November. My friend actually just came up with a script, so I think I kind of got my first like little YouTube movie role and things like that. He's gonna try to put it in film festivals. So shout out to B. And yeah, just working on music, getting everything together. So definitely follow me on Instagram. I am going to start doing more cooking videos on IGTV. Like I kind of fell off with that. I was monetizing for a while, but you know, legs could burn. So, but no, just catch me here, catch me there. Call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Hey, call me, beat me if you want to reach me.
Call me, beat me. You know, just.
You got me laughing over here, B. Avery, with these dances. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Like you got the, what's the pachanga? I mean, what's them things that be shaking? What's those things called again?
I don't know.
The pom-pom?
Maracas.
Oh, maracas. Yeah.
Okay.
Before I get you, B, let me give the super chat a shout out. I appreciate you, my friend. $5 come through, love the show, but they gotta chill on the kids taking out parents parallel. Like we get it, yeah, we do, and I don't think they're gonna go that road this season, but they might eventually have JP kill Kate. But anyway, floor is yours, B.
Bro, what?
Yeah, He had to throw that one out there.
You cannot be saying that at the last time.
Yeah.
Whatever, Lamont.
A nuclear bomb is gonna go off and aliens. But I was dancing because I was excited about the content you guys have coming up. So I'm definitely gonna be tuning in to you two. And it's been a minute, Miss K. I can't remember how long it's been since we done had a collab like this. Sorry I was late. I was actually editing my review that I got coming up here in the next 30 seconds. The new Saw movie, Saw X, Saw 10, of course, came out yesterday, and I checked it out today. And so if you guys want to check out my review, it's literally premiering right now on my channel. So watch that right after you watch this. Also on my channel tomorrow, another episode of Super Duper. I'll just talk about another superhero comic book news. That's every Sunday, 6:30 p.m. CST. The movie news roundup is coming back, just FYI. Also this Thursday, Loki season 2 will be premiering on Disney Plus. I will be covering that. Weekly recaps. I think Lamont is going to join me as well. And so I don't know, Lex and Miss K, y'all, if y'all in the Marvel, y'all in the comic book, y'all in Loki, maybe y'all can come through as well. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I mean, if you're into that type of thing, if not,
I just started my journey, so I have to watch Loki and then get into it.
Okay.
I definitely want to collab.
Yeah, we talked about it. And other than that, I can't think about any other movies, but there's another show popping up in the middle of October called Monarch Legacy of Monsters. That's gonna be on Apple Plus. I'm gonna check that out too. So anything else that you're interested in, you can just subscribe, follow me on Instagram. My handle's on the screen, and I would love to have you.
Yeah, has anybody tried to watch Changeling with
I was gonna start that. Oh my god, I saw the commercial. It was like,
yeah. If anybody did that, you would have to really be like paying a lot of it. It's one of those like you gotta.
I'm a scared cat.
American Horror Story is back too.
I heard
American Horror Story is back with Big.
I'm gonna have to check it out. Who?
Big Booty Kim.
Oh, boo. That'll make me not even want to watch.
That's why I ain't watching.
What? You don't like that
exactly? No, I don't. Not when they fake.
I don't like.
Oh yeah. Fake booties. That's why.
Yeah. Don't put
think that out here.
Well, they have a flat ironing board than a fake booty.
I would have to rewind it back because I was so confused. But it might be good. It might be good.
Yeah. So the only show tip I'm gonna give y'all is that me and my wife are watching Yellowstone. It's amazing. It is a really good show. If you like Succession, you would definitely like Yellowstone. It's in the same vein. It's basically Succession going to the country. That's it. Yeah. And it's a really good show. Now I will be back tomorrow. I'm be doing a once in a while live stream over on Big Gold Belt Media at 9 p.m. We're going to talk power. I'm going to be getting more content put out this week that's going to talk about kind of what's going on in the news, a little bit of politics, a little bit of entertainment. It's going to be on TikTok. It's going to be here. You'll see me with the big homie B. Avery. And I'm going to look to collab with some of these sisters, man. I'm kind of done with the whole filming and all that stuff for the year. So the next 3 months, I'm back to YouTubing it with my friends, and so we're going to make it fun, entertaining, and sooner or later I'll bring Baby Boy up here so y'all can see his big head self too.
Yay!
Oh, the smooch.
So
yeah.
cute.
So hold on, let me.
How you do it? How you do it,
Honey.
baby?
I feel like that should be the life game dance when something happens. Everybody dance.
Yes.
I love it. It's been established.
Yes,
Life game
patented,
dance
all that.
2023.
Ladies and gentlemen, we getting out of here on that. Y'all have a good night. Until that next sex is
See y'all. Yeah.